Hello everyone and welcome to the Starni Games Developers Gameplay Episode 7. Today we will play the second operation of the Strategic Mind Blitzkrieg German campaign, the invasion of Poland. So let's load our save file. So in episode 5 we've played the first scenario, Spanish Civil War, and we've already used all of our resources, but it seems I forgot to level up my tank after learning the tankman courses as a HQ skill, so let's do this. It's either aggressive maneuver or night hunter, I would say. Let's go for aggressive maneuver. Okay, so some of our units lack good ground transport, which adds +1 movement. It's especially crucial for artillery and AA, but we'll have to buy it for them later. Right now we lack the prestige to do that. Yeah, so right now we'll be doing the invasion of Poland, occupy the majority of its territory and Warsaw, major land battle with naval support. So yeah, in the previous episode we've already talked to the generals, and right now we'll just start the scenario.
All political ways of resolving the situation at the eastern border peacefully were exhausted. Thus, I have signed the Directive 1. I order to begin the offensive operation against Poland on the 1st of September.
Herr Führer, in case of military intervention in Poland, we will come under a very serious threat of an attack by Russian forces. I am sure that the Reich is not ready to fight two enemies at once.
Calm down, Halda. Ribbentrop has just signed the non-aggression pact with our Soviet comrades, which outlines the spheres of interest and confirms our mutual decision about the partition of Poland. As the Commander-in-Chief, I am sure it is best for us to be allies and trade partners with Soviet Russia, not enemies.
I have heard you say that you were not stupid enough to enter the war for the sake of Danzig.
Stop, Halda. How much longer should we tolerate the endless humiliation of the German nation? The German army is bound to protect our people, even those living in the territories controlled by Poland. This is your duty as a Wehrmacht officer. The council meeting is adjourned. Begin the implementation of the Plan Weiss. Deputies, men of the German Reichstag, for months we have been suffering under the torture of a problem which the Versailles Diktat created. A problem which has deteriorated until it has become intolerable for us. Danzig was and is a German city. The corridor was and is German. Both these territories owe their cultural development exclusively to the German people. I have also tried to solve the problem of Danzig, the corridor, and all the rest by proposing a peaceful solution. Yet I am wrongly judged if my love of peace and my patience are mistaken for weakness or even cowardice. Tonight, for the first time, Polish regular soldiers have fired on our territory. Since 5:45 a.m., we have been returning the fire, and from now on, bombs will be met by bombs. Whoever fights with poison gas will be fought with poison gas. Whoever departs from the rules of humane warfare can only expect we shall do the same. I will continue this struggle, no matter against whom, until the safety of the Reich and its rights are secured.
Gentlemen, the Führer has just made his final decision regarding the war against Poland. Operation Fallweis is to be put into motion.
The Wehrmacht units are on full alert and set to complete their objectives in the shortest time possible. Our advance will be swift and devastating.
Indeed, the Blitzkrieg strategy is our trump card. Applied correctly, it will bring Poland to its knees in just weeks. So, our invasion forces are currently deployed in the following areas. The Army Group North is in Germany. The Army Group South is in Silesia. A part of the Army Group North is in East Prussia. The objective of this offensive is to capture Lodz, Krakow, Lublin, Białystok, Suwałki, approaches to the bridge over Vistula, and Warsaw's Central Railway Station.
I am concerned about the Polish corridor. Our fatherland is still disfigured from the Treaty of Versailles, with Polish territory separating East Prussia from the German mainland. When we begin our offensive, this will paint a target on East Prussia.
Sadly, that is correct. Do not forget, however, that East Prussia is our direct route to Warsaw, should we manage to destroy the Polish line of defense near Mlawa. Those fortifications are state-of-the-art, but I think the Wehrmacht is more than capable of leveling them to the ground. Regarding the Polish corridor, it is to be eliminated in the least amount of time possible by capturing Gdynia and Danzig. Speaking of, any word from the Abwehr on that city?
Our units are already inside the city, poised for street fighting. According to our intelligence, the Poles had armaments delivered to the city post office. It is likely to become the enemy's main defensive outpost in Danzig. The Poles are also fortifying their military transit depot at Westerplatte.
Our battleship Schleswig-Holstein has approached Danzig under the pretense of a ceremonial visit. She will provide fire support to the German units inside the city.
I think the Navy's help here is unnecessary, even excessive. The Luftwaffe will swoop in and destroy all targets from above.
Believe me, our Air Force will have their hands full. The Polish pilots will not sit idly by as their cities burn.
I have entrusted you with some of my finest aviation units, and I hope you utilize them to maximum effect. However, I will not tolerate excessive losses among the Luftwaffe. The Reich has invested considerable resources into every pilot's training.
I understand perfectly well this would be a rather short war without the Air Force. Do not worry. We will do all we can to ensure our pilots' survival. I'm convinced this operation will serve as an effective demonstration of the modernized armed forces' improved capabilities. I order the invasion operation to begin immediately.
Okay, so regarding the intro cinematics, when especially Hitler's speech in Reichstag, all his lines are actually the excerpts from English transcript of his real speech on that date. So we just compiled pieces of that speech so that they make logical sense. But that's basically the very shortened version of what he actually did say on that day. Most of our cinematic dialogues are like written by our script writing team, but sometimes we use some real quotes or extracts from some speeches to make it more authentic. So that's one of such moments in the campaign. But let's get back to the operational planning. So there are few approaches to how complete this operation in a timely manner, and I think there are at least a couple that could work for you. So it's not mandatory like to follow what I do step by step. You can try different approach. So I'll just do what seems reasonable to me, but it's not the only way to victory in this scenario. So we have basically 3 deployment areas, basically southwest, northwest and north in Königsberg. So here, so there are a few things that you should keep in mind. First, that we should yeah, okay, so basically this is Warsaw, so we want to try and take it. Well, so we already have our guys in Danzig, and we have our Schleswig-Holstein, quite an outdated ship, which was even decommissioned for some time and used as a training base for Navy officers, and then it was kind of renovated and sent into the battle. But it still has quite significant firepower. So basically all of this area is within the range of the ship, so you should utilize it to the maximum effect, and so this part is relatively easy. So we have some troops advancing from here, and we could help out from here and take this quickly. Then we can move straight to Warsaw, although there is a Mlawa fortification line somewhere here. Do not lose more than 3 aircraft. These victory hexes will also get at least one more objective to capture Lvov and Brest-Litovsk ahead of the Soviets. So those should also be taken into consideration. So overall, if we look at the minimap, we would want to strike like this to make sure that Soviets don't grab too much territory and surround, then take Warsaw probably with a strike from here and from here. At the same time we'll take Polish corridor, and then we'll just finish off all the remaining Polish resistance wherever they still have troops left. Okay, so let's start deploying our forces.
AA guns reporting.
Let's see, do we have any sort of anti-aircraft troops? So it's hard to predict where the enemy fighters would go, but they have a couple of fighter units that could deal serious damage to our air force or land units. So, but I'd rather have AA guns up in the north, I guess.
We will do battle.
Okay, guys with flamethrowers, let's deploy them somewhere in here.
Infantry is the Army's core.
Reconnaissance company reporting.
Okay, we have one recon here, so we will send this recon to capture these territories. Although, let's see if we have any reconnaissance in here. No, I guess not. So we can use air reconnaissance, I guess. So we haven't talked about heroes yet, and this recon is close to getting Scarseni, so maybe we should try to use it and capture as many enemy cities as possible to get that hero faster. So let's put infantry in here. Let's put artillery here. Okay, so we have one artillery piece here. We should deploy at least one more here, I would say.
Artillery reporting. Need anything bombed to the ground?
And this one will probably get deployed also somewhere here. I guess we'll send I don't want infantry to cover large distances, especially without good vehicles, so we'll try to deploy them where they will be of more use. So we don't need them here, we have enough auxiliary forces there. We have some infantry in here as well. Maybe we should reinforce it by some additional troops.
Can you see anything?
But I will deploy both of my panzers up top. And
Hopefully, no fighters today.
I will deploy my aircraft in the north, where they could operate freely, and then I will transfer them wherever it is needed. And I would try to send all of my aircrafts like further north to get cover. Okay, let's end the deployment phase and begin the operation.
We employ superior combat tactics. Verifying the enemy's location.
Reporting as ordered, sir. Pick up the pace.
Can we start blasting already? We've got big guns and we're not afraid to use them.
Panzer Corps at the ready. Keep moving, keep moving.
Okay, got ambushed by the anti-tank gun.
There is no going back now.
That's no good.
We were born to make war. I didn't want to join the army.
Did we cut off those guys, I wonder? Let's see. Okay, we've damaged the supply point, so they shouldn't get their strength restored, so at least that works for us, I guess. But it's a pity we've got our only panzers in the south damaged. That's not how I envisioned that, but okay, we'll manage.
One day this war will end. Better not be soon.
Yes.
Okay, let's use floodplane from Schleswig to scout this area. Okay, it got hit by the
What
AA,
is your order?
so that's something we should take care of
For
ASAP.
Deutschland and its people.
We are the masters of the sea. Absolutely.
Okay,
Well
wipe them off the face of the earth. Commence firing. They are retreating. Disengage now. Firing on target, sir.
Artillery reporting. We've got big guns and we're not afraid to use them.
Step by step, we expand our fatherland.
Moving out. Adjusting fire. One day this war will end. Better not be soon. Need anything bombed to the ground? All right, boys. Blast them.
Recon company standing by.
Need anything bombed to the ground? Acknowledged. Oh, I love this assignment.
Anti-aircraft guns ready. Moving to meet the enemy.
We're going! We're going!
Our tanks are not heavy, but fast. We will outmaneuver them. Breakthrough. We make victory our routine. Thick armor won't help if one is thick in the head. With speed and precision, we prevail.
Panzer IIs could also be of use, despite being really weak, so we'll keep them as like a to finish off somebody or something like that.
Ready to make some craters.
Okay, let's send out our recon.
Everybody stop. I see the enemy.
Seems there is nobody in here.
Another win for the intelligence.
Okay.
Panzer Corps at the ready. Ace is high.
So what's in here?
Verifying the enemy's location.
Okay. Forts.
Watch out for enemy planes.
Armored troops at your disposal. Speed is our forte. We make victory our routine. Panzer Corps at the ready.
We were born to make war. Always ready.
Okay, we've destroyed. Okay, no, but still should get the supplies. So this is railroad station. Yeah. So yeah, they still get supplies. So we need to finish off that retreated AA gun somehow. So.
Runner, be removed.
I would want to remove that bomber from south, move it to the north. So maybe we can move it to this airfield first. Or maybe here.
On our way.
Okay, so
Any orders?
I think it must have retreated somewhere here, I don't know. From here it could have moved here, I guess.
On my way.
Okay. Wrong guess.
All is quiet, but not for
Now I
long.
need to send one
Ready to
more
make some
fighter
craters.
there.
Bombs away, bombs away. Tactical bomber reporting. Here's your Christmas gift. Pressure normal, advancing as ordered.
Always ready. For Deutschland and its people.
Standing by. by for orders. We've captured the key point. We've captured the key point.
We are heavy hitters.
Fly like the wind.
Okay, let's use our bombers
Fighters today. Drop in the payload.
to attack here.
We'll be passing over that quadrant. Ready to make some craters. Bombs away, bombs away. On our way. Hopefully, no fighters today. I have a bad feeling about this. I don't like how exposed we are.
Any orders? I have a good feeling about this. Masters of the sky, adjusting the target quadrant. Aces high.
Well, let's probably protect whoever might need protection. That's probably these guys. Although I'm not sure the enemy could see them. So...
Affirmative. Why? Any action there? Fighter plane combat ready.
Let's just move in here for now.
We will save the world from chaos.
Let's move in here.
March.
We'll treat this with absolute discretion.
Yeah, I guess
Masters
this
of the
is
sky.
good for now. So let's end the turn. It's good that we were in the forest actually. I still got 1 damage, but it could be worse if we were in the open. Okay, so yeah, we got attacked in the south, unfortunately. And fighters deal mostly lethal damage.
Our
so
offensive is being cut off by a Polish armored train. That thing is tougher than our tanks.
The Poles were smart to cover their positions with such a beast. It will not help them win the war, though. The moment our troops manage to catch the train between 2 stations, it will be trapped when it arrives at either of them.
While the blood of the German soldiers is spilled, the Russian troops lie in wait. Much has been promised to them by the non-aggression treaty, and they hope to take it without a shot being fired. Let us show our Soviet friends that we will not pull their chestnuts out of the fire for them.
Herr Führer, what do you mean?
I want our forces to take Lvov and Brest-Litovsk, the 2 cities within the Soviet zone of interest. We might give them back to the Soviets later in exchange for further economic concessions from their side. Do bear in mind this is a personal request, not an official order. Do you understand my meaning?
Yes, Herr Führer. I have just the man for the job. Fast Heinz Guderian is at the head of the Blitzkrieg. It will be no real surprise if his troops somehow accidentally cross over into the Soviet zone of interest.
Panzer Corps at the ready.
We are the guns of the Reich. Need anything bombed to the ground? We've got big guns and we're not afraid to use them.
This is a no-fly zone now. What's today's mission?
combat starts. Your is dead. Out here, no one is my match. Order confirmed. Moving out. Out here, no one is my match. Adjusting the target quadrant. What's today's mission? Heard you loud and clear.
Give us something to shell already! Affirmative. Artillery! Incoming!
We will save the world from chaos. Marching on. There is no going back now.
One day this war will end. Better not be soon. Artillery, reporting.
What happened? Army happened.
Keep moving! Keep moving!
At your command. Marching on.
Need anything bombed to the ground?
We might need to reinforce this artillery later.
Artillery, reporting.
What happened? Army happened. Reporting as ordered, sir. We have attained our objective, sir.
Armored troops at your disposal. Standing by for orders. Target is...
The Poles tried playing heroes in their defense of Westerplatte. They did not know who they were up against. The transit depot has been taken, and we have something to show for it. We have secured French-made 81mm mortars, the highest quality.
We will make proper use of any trophy weapons. This will be our way of collecting interest from those accountable for the Treaty of Versailles.
Hold the line!
Capital ship, reporting. At once, Commander. Enemy alert. All hands, man your battle stations.
Sky's cloudy with high chance of flak.
Did you find us someone to shell?
In Guderian, we trust.
I didn't want to join the army.
In Guderian, we trust.
For Deutschland and its people.
The hammer of the Reich! The hammer of the Reich!
Our tanks are not heavy, but fast. We'll get there in no time.
What happened?
Let's see what we can do.
Attention all hands.
So
Concentrate
basically,
fire.
not to get overwatched by forts or like zone of controlled, I basically put 2 tanks here to hold these hexes and move my infantry through them behind the enemy lines, and now I use flamethrowers, which means I deal damage equal to unit strength to all fortifications. So this is like really very efficient way to deal with the enemy
We will
fortifications.
do battle.
And we have a hero which is Rudolf Witzig, so I have to deal 60 damage to forts or coastal batteries to get that hero. So I guess
We were
we'll use
born to
this
make war.
pioneer unit to start getting towards that objective,
We employ superior
rather
combat
getting
tactics.
that hero.
We are the guns of the Reich!
mm,
We are heavy hitters!
Artillery advancing!
Ready to roll. Verifying the enemy's location. I am listening. Panzer Corps at the ready. Ready to roll.
Don't want to go too much further.
Any sensitive assignments for us?
I didn't want to join the army.
We'll treat this with absolute discretion. What's your step?
Heavy caliber!
I guess we could send this artillery to move this way.
Affirmative!
Get ready to fire again.
I want that area flat as a pancake!
Armored troops at your disposal.
We will save the world from chaos.
Ready for some havoc.
Thick armor won't help if one is thick in the head. We'll get there in no time. We prevail.
Flat guns awaiting orders. Affirmative. Give them everything we've got.
Get ready to fire again.
We've
Okay,
got
they
big
don't
guns
have
and
the
we're not
level up
afraid
yet,
to use
so
them.
it's
Give us
no
the
use.
coordinates and watch the fireworks.
Okay.
We will do battle. We are heavy hitters.
Get ready to fire again.
Oh, I love this assignment.
We make victory our routine. Ready to roll. Already there.
Oh, this tank is in danger, and this is our HQ tank, so maybe I shouldn't have moved it that far. Hopefully it's not getting
In the
destroyed.
name of God and the fatherland. We'll move quietly. Acknowledged. Move into a position.
Reporting as ordered, sir.
We cast the biggest shadows.
Okay, so we've dealt with 2 of the enemy fighters basically, there is only 1 left, so maybe it's not that risky to start already bombing this.
Scorch the earth. Correcting angle of approach. Bombs away, bombs away. Anyone call for divine intervention? Where to, Commander? Advancing in that direction. Here's your Christmas gift. Direct hit confirmed. Ready to make some craters. Parting the clouds. Dropping the payload.
Reporting as ordered, sir.
What is it? Any sensitive assignments for us?
Panzers are the cutting edge of Wehrmacht.
No, it's no good.
Standing by
They're
for
still
orders.
quite strong, so we'll attack them later.
Ready to depart.
Let's
Panzers are the cutting edge
see.
of Wehrmacht.
Maybe we could move those guys here as well, or like here to
We
block
do
the
not
road.
stop without good reason.
Reconnaissance company reporting.
I didn't want to join the army.
Okay, so we cannot help this guy storming that city this turn. And I guess it would take quite a while.
We'll take the point. We've discovered the enemy.
We were born to make war.
Okay. Let's end the turn and see what happens next. Well, that was fearsome, I would say.
England and France have declared war on the Reich. Despite all my efforts to resolve our disputes peacefully, they chose to ignore reason. Instead of listening...
Oh, sorry, clicked by accident.
I didn't want to join the army.
Standing by for orders. We're going!
Okay, let's move in here. So luckily they didn't have the troops to attack my HQ. So because if this unit dies, we lose the operation basically.
For Deutschland and its people.
Ready to depart.
Okay, so we remember that they have...
Always ready.
Okay, level up. Let's get forced march. Although veteran of trenches, no, for first march, just overall better. And let's
Advancing
move
swiftly.
Here we get ready to storm that
Our tanks
fort.
are not heavy, but fast.
Well, nighttime is tricky this operation, but let's start by dealing with enemy
We shall not be deterred.
fighters.
Weigh anchor, full speed ahead. Enemy alert. All hands, man your battle stations.
Take the high ground. Marching on.
At least they are no longer pestering our troops in here.
Heavy caliber!
So let's actually move this artillery and reinforce it. It's not that expensive, but it will bolster these troops in the south, which are not that powerful actually.
Reporting as ordered, sir.
And let's start moving towards this city.
Advancing swiftly.
Thick armor won't help if one is thick in the head. We will outmaneuver them. Fighter plane combat.
Well, that was not great.
I have a
Let's
good feeling
start
about
dealing
this.
with these guys.
You dead.
Let's send
Good day to
over
score
this
some
fighter,
kills. Heard you loud and clear.
get some experience.
Ready for strafing run. On my way. I got it now.
Do we have any more fighters left?
Lucky you on the ground. It's freezing up here. Nice and easy. At least until the combat starts.
Okay, so we've mostly dealt with the enemy
We've
air
got big
force.
guns and we're not afraid to use them!
Advancing swiftly.
Panzer Corps at the ready.
Infantry is the Army's core. We are unstoppable.
Can we start blasting already? Acknowledged. Give us something to shell already!
Yeah, not much we can do in the south for the moment.
We employ superior combat tactics. Panzers on the move.
Keep forgetting about
What
this
happened?
thing.
Army happened.
Well, let's think what we can do about it.
Can we start blasting already?
It's not very comfortable here.
Yes,
We
we
are the
could
guns
move
of the
our
Reich.
artillery closer to deal with it.
To battle!
So let's do exactly that.
Anti-aircraft guns ready.
Yes, we can do that.
All right, boys, blast them! At your command.
Recon company standing by. Standing by for orders.
Ready to depart. We employ superior combat tactics.
One day this war will end. Better not be soon.
Can you see anything?
Let's send those guys here.
We do not stop
I
without
don't
good
need
reason.
them anymore. There.
Affirmative.
Okay, we have 2 artillery
Watch out for enemy
pieces.
planes.
Okay, so let's see what we can do. I don't think we can start using those here because of AA. Actually, let's see.
Verifying the enemy's location.
Yes, so
Hopefully, no fighters today.
what we can do though is bomb these tanks, for example. Or we can use night turn to reposition our planes and resupply them, which also should be
I have
sensible.
a bad feeling about this.
Let's use these planes to help our attack here.
Hopefully, no fighters today. We'll be passing over that quadrant. Hopefully, no fighters today.
Okay.
Tactical bomber.
Let's
armed
send
and ready.
this one also
We'll be passing over that
north, and the rest will move
Tactical bomber. Armed and
to
ready.
help our troops struggling in the south.
Correcting angle of approach. Parting the clouds. Tactical bomber. Armed and ready. Correcting angle of approach. Gunners, keep an eye out. I don't like how exposed we are.
Okay. So
Ready to depart.
I don't really want to go off and fight the anti-tank gun.
Any sensitive assignments for us?
Let's
Enemy
move
spotted.
with recon.
Halt. Enemy up ahead.
Okay, we detected some enemy troops in
Nice and
here.
easy. Nice and easy. We will lead the way.
At your command.
Okay, so this thing. Okay, let's take
The
this.
Polish corridor has been eliminated. Finally, this thorn is out of our fatherland's side. This is a massive improvement for the Reich's strategic situation.
Additionally, we were lucky to have done so with the utmost expediency.
Yeah,
About to run out
so
of ammo.
I guess we'll just
No
hit that
respite for the
fort, I
enemy.
guess.
Our tanks
Not
are not
much
heavy,
to
but
do
fast.
here.
With speed and precision.
Let's cover our flank and hold that river line.
What is it?
About to run out of ammo. About to run out of ammo.
Okay. Also, we can start buying better, purchasing better vehicles for our infantry and artillery, I guess. So we've got some prestige running already. Okay, so I got fired by everything. Some joke. Well, that's not something you should normally do with your HQ unit. So it's great that it's level up, but I guess you have to save it now.
At your command.
Give us the coordinates and watch the fireworks.
Ready to depart.
Okay, so let's see what we can do.
Time to allocate ammo for priority targets.
Okay,
Standing by for
first
orders.
let's fire on it.
Our tanks are not heavy, but fast. Breakthrough. Panzers on the move. Continue the engagement. Stop. Aim. Fire.
Okay, so we can deal with this AA now, which is good.
At your command.
You can move these guys
Double
here, I
time.
would say.
Time to allocate ammo for priority
Let's
targets.
actually retreat with this HQ tank altogether. We don't really need it
We do
that
not
much.
stop without good reason.
The hammer of the right. Artillery reporting. We are the guns of the right.
Now we can actually fire
Give them
one
everything
more
we've
time.
got. We've got big guns and we're not afraid to use them. Artillery incoming.
Okay, we've started storming Warsaw already, but we need to get
We are
moving
heavy
in
hitters.
here as well, so let's use our
Runner, be
aircraft
removed.
here.
Here's your Christmas gift. We'll be passing over that quadrant.
Give us something to shell already.
Tactical bomber reporting.
No one can hide from us. Holding the key location. Yes, Commander.
At your command.
Anyone call for divine intervention?
We will lead the way.
All is quiet, but not for long.
Get ready to fire again.
All right, boys. Blast them.
We cast the biggest shadows. Correcting angle of approach.
Moving out.
Can we start blasting already? One day this war will end. Better not be soon.
Okay, let's see what Schleswig can do. Okay, he can still bombard these guys, so let's do that.
Panzer Corps at the ready.
Standing by for orders. Capital ship reporting. Collective fire.
About to run out of ammo. Order confirmed. Moving out. Fuel tank running low. Eyes peeled for enemy forces. Fuel tank running low. Adjusting the target quadrant. I'm empty. Need to rearm. Eyes peeled for enemy forces. Adjusting the target quadrant. At your command.
Can you see anything? Break.
I didn't want to join the army. Advancing swiftly.
Okay, let's see
For glory.
what we can do in here.
Reporting as ordered, sir.
Tactical bomber, armed and ready. Hammer down. We'll be passing over that quadrant. Starting bomb run.
Standing by for orders. Open fire.
Get ready to fire again.
Oh, I love this assignment.
For Deutschland and its people.
Okay, so we know where the enemy
Advancing
artillery is.
swiftly.
We are heavy hitters. We're going. We're going. watch the fireworks!
We do not stop without good reason. With divine assistance. Speed is our forte.
We will do battle. For Deutschland and its people.
We will lead the way. Squads on the move.
We were born to make war.
Heavy caliber! Give us something to shell already!
No one can hide from us.
Hopefully, no fighters today.
Okay, let's see what else we can do.
All hands, man your battle stations.
Guess we'll destroy it next turn with Schleswig and then move in with this infantry.
We will save the world from chaos.
Ready for some havoc. Fire from the sky.
Okay, we have one more dive bomber. Yes, we could deal with these guys.
Always ready.
Hopefully, no fighters today.
German Navy is unequal.
Yeah, maybe I should have. Yeah, I played it incorrect, so I guess I should have bombed Warsaw instead. Especially since their AA is gone, so at least it haven't retreated, so we can finish it off soon, I guess. Okay.
Can we start blasting already?
Yeah, those guys could be a problem.
The hammer of the Reich!
I'm empty.
Okay,
to rearm.
let's end the turn. Yeah, I guess it was not the best time to move back with our tanks. Okay, the rain started.
Anyone asks, this unit
It's
does not
also
exist.
not ideal.
Adjusting fire!
We will do battle.
Christmas is here, and I have a bomb bay full of presents.
For glory.
Okay, let's forget about this
Double
one for
time.
now. Oh,
We are heavy hitters!
well, that was unfortunate, I guess.
Ready to roll.
Artillery, reporting! Firing for effect! Give us something to shell already! Acknowledged! Open fire!
Already there.
No time to stop.
Speed is our forte. We will be there before you notice. Armored troops at your disposal.
Yes, we can do that.
Confirmed! Moving out! All right, boys! Blast them!
Target in sight. Oh, it's free real estate. What's your step?
For Deutschland and its people.
Run or be removed.
Yeah, I guess that wouldn't be very effective.
Hopefully, no fighters today.
Give us the coordinates and watch the fireworks!
Let's move it in here, I say.
Moving out!
Ready for some havoc.
We will rule the day.
Let's scout
Verify
out
the
this
enemy's
location. Okay.
Ready for some havoc.
I guess we should prioritize the artillery.
Hopefully, no fighters today. Bombs away, bombs away. Run or be removed. Bombs away, bombs away.
In Guderian, we trust.
Tactical bomber reporting. Bring the hammer down. Where to, Commander? We'll be passing over that quadrant. It's about to get loud down there.
Time for some action. We make victory our routine. I'm empty. Need to rearm. Heard you loud and clear. What's today's mission? Engaging the target.
Oh, that's
Infantry is the Army's core.
really bad for me.
Our tanks are not heavy, but
Yeah.
fast.
Well, I guess we'll have to attack it now.
We will do battle.
The hammer on the right. Adjusting fire. Standing by for orders.
Any sensitive assignments for us? Squads on the move.
For Deutschland and its people.
We do not stop without good reason.
For Deutschland and its people. We are unstoppable. Time to move on. Reporting as ordered, sir. Take the high ground. Ready for strafing run. Engaging the target. Order confirmed. Moving out.
There's only one ammo left.
Engaging. Nice and easy. At least until the combat starts.
Okay, let's move artillery in here.
Already there.
Start storming the city on the next turn.
Any sensitive assignments for us? It's not very comfortable here. Our forces have entered Helmno, my hometown. Good lord, I can finally visit my homeland unimpeded.
You see the fruit of our efforts already. And soon our entire nation will see it as well. Native German lands are finally returning to their rightful owners. And this process can no longer be stopped.
We will save the world from chaos. Step by step, we expand our fatherland.
Nothing gets past us.
I guess we are running out of time to get Lvov and Brest, so we'll get to speed up, I guess.
We were born to make war.
Fuel almost gone. We will rule the day.
I guess we'll have to reinforce it with the HQ tank. Let's move it in here, and guess we have to.
We will lead the way. What's your step?
Infantry is the Army's core.
Okay, let's end the turn. Oh, they still have some fighters left. I guess they've mobilized the remaining reserves.
We managed to capture the armored train. Once a threat, now an asset.
Perfect. Let our tech specialist start the repairs. Hopefully the train still has a few years of service in it. Service to the Reich.
Okay, so I think many were confused with this capture the train scenario, but basically it just travels all over the map, and whenever it arrives at a railroad station that's controlled by your forces, it gets ambushed and captured. So now we have the armored train. So basically it arrived at this station and got captured.
We will save the world from chaos.
Give us the coordinates and watch the fireworks. Open fire!
Get ready to fire again.
Fuel almost gone. Acknowledged.
Okay, this guy is out of fuel unfortunately, but I guess it should get resupplied.
Speed is our forte.
Give us something to shell already!
We will do battle. We will do battle. Time to move on.
In Guderian, we trust.
If anyone asks, this unit does not exist.
Give them everything we've got! Give them everything we've got!
Well, that was a misclick, unfortunately. I cannot undo it, so I guess this artillery is most likely gone for good.
Artillery!
Maybe not,
Incoming!
if we can...
Panzers are the cutting edge of Wehrmacht.
We will save the world from chaos.
Scatter them.
Establishing control.
We will outmaneuver them.
For glory! There is no going back now. No army can fight without infantry. Double time.
What's today's mission?
This is where the fun begins. Locked on target. At your command, no army can fight without infantry.
We'll treat this with absolute discretion. Attacking!
Okay, so these guys are out of ammo, but they could use some additional troops to attack if they have any, so it still doesn't mean that we are good for now.
Confirm! Moving out!
But at least it stands a chance right now.
Our tanks are not heavy, but fast.
I didn't want to join the army. Step by step, we expand our fatherland.
Make haste.
Armored troops at your disposal. Scatter them.
Fly like the wind. Heard you loud and clear. They will not escape. I have a good feeling about this.
Anyone call for divine intervention? Dropping bombs. On our way. All is quiet, but not for long. I have a bad feeling about this. Pressure normal, advancing as ordered.
We are the fastest artillery.
We are heavy hitters! Acknowledged! One day this war will end!
The Polish line of defense near Malava has been destroyed. As it turns out, very little in modern warfare is decided by the thickness of enemy concrete.
You are correct. The enemy generals are stuck in the Great War conventions and tactics. I say let them continue. This plays right into our hands.
Let's actually use this AA. Move it in here to reinforce the attack downwards. Because we really need to throw additional troops in here.
Panzers are the cutting edge of Wehrmacht.
Need anything bombed to the ground? There is no going back now. I didn't want to join the army. Good day to score some kills.
German Navy is unequaled.
We were born to make war. Time to move on.
Well, that was really unfortunate with the artillery, but expected.
Give us the coordinates and watch the fireworks. For Deutschland and its people. Fly like the wind.
Okay, so we need to get this at top priority.
If anyone asks, this unit does not exist. Hold at the key location. Yes, Commander.
We are the guns of the right. Get ready to fire again.
Armored train at your command. Here is our armored train, just for you, bastards.
Reporting as ordered, sir. For glory.
I need to change equipment for them, and fast, I would say.
Give us the coordinates and watch the fireworks. Have no fear. Have no fear. Can we start blasting already?
Ready to roll. Speed is our forte.
What is it? Time for fireworks.
So how do the armored train go in here?
Stop counting the sleepers.
Okay, it can go here.
We will save the world from chaos.
We are your super.
Yeah, I guess we'll use armored train to get to here. Next turn.
Hopefully, no bombers today. It's not very comfortable here. Masters of the sky. Oh, I love this assignment. It's not very comfortable here. Verify the enemy's location. Heavy caliber. Get ready to fire again. Artillery, incoming. Oh, I love this assignment. Give them everything we've got.
Reconnaissance company reporting.
We are the guns of the right. Get ready to fire again. Oh, I love this assignment.
Our tanks are not heavy, but fast.
I didn't want to join the army. Locked up. Break their lines.
Speed is our forte.
For Deutschland and its people. Fly like the wind. Engaging. Advancing to coordinates. There is no going back now. It's our territory now.
We do not stop without movement.
Scatter! For Deutschland and its people. Artillery advancing! What happened? Army happened!
All is quiet, but not for long. Pressure normal, advancing is ordered.
Take the high ground.
Holding the key location. No one can hide from us.
There is no going back now.
No one can hide from us. Any sensitive assignments for us?
Flight guns awaiting orders.
Can you see anything? Can you see anything? With speed and precision, we prevail. Masters of the sky. Advancing to coordinates.
Weapons bay almost empty. I don't like how exposed we are.
We make victory our routine.
Weapons bay almost empty.
It's not very comfortable. Armored troops at your disposal. Armored troops at your disposal. Verify the enemy's
Let's scout this area. Okay, so their fighter is at this airfield, so let's take it. And also we need some unit to capture this hex, I believe.
No one is my match.
Let's see, can move artillery in
The
here.
Poles have begun a sudden counteroffensive near the Bzura River. We have enemy units advancing towards Lodz and Warsaw. The strategic situation is getting dangerous.
Our combined military forces will have to temporarily halt the offensive and hold this area. We need to deprive the Poles of the momentum. No better way to do it than dealing heavy casualties.
Okay, so we've already dealt with the most of these offensive forces.
Ace is high.
Let's see what we can do.
Weapons bay almost empty.
Is it supplied?
I am listening.
Yeah, I guess so.
Weapons bay almost empty.
Okay. Let's use it to...
It's about to get loud down there. We're out of payload.
What's today's mission? On my way. Locked on.
Ready for some havoc. Approaching coordinates, altitude normal.
Out here, no one is my match.
Dropping bombs. Parting the clouds. Gunners, keep an eye out. Bombs away, bombs away. Christmas is here and I have a bomb bay full of presents. Gunners, keep an eye out.
If anyone asks, this unit does not exist.
Hopefully, no fighters today. On our way.
We're the elite.
Have no fear.
We're the elite.
We are the fastest artillery there is.
What is it?
No army can fight without infantry. About to run out of ammo. Reporting as ordered, sir. There is no going back now. Can you see anything? Ready for strafing run.
Fire from the sky.
Armored troops at your disposal.
We'll treat this with absolute discretion. Keep your eyes peeled, everyone.
Acknowledged.
No one can hide from us.
For Deutschland and its people. Time to move on. No army can fight without infantry. Time to move on. Out here, no one is my match.
Okay.
Artillery, reporting.
Well, let's start with the most problematic place first.
This is our station now. There is no turning back now. Ready for some havoc.
For glory! AA guns reporting.
We cast the biggest shadows. On our way. Bombs away, bombs away.
We'll take the point.
Ready to roll. We prevail.
Recon company standing by.
Our tanks are not heavy, but fast.
We'll take the point.
Give us something to shell already. Give them everything we've got.
Target acquired. Halt. Enemy up ahead. Target is ours. There, see it? The enemy.
Ready to depart.
Already there. Almost.
Yes, we can do that.
If there is a railway, there will be no enemy.
We are unstoppable.
Well, now we have to capture, so we took Brest-Litovsk, now we have to capture this hex of Lvov before the Soviets do, and they arrive next turn. So we need to be sneaky about it, like try to use them as a bait and then strike at the most opportune moment.
Hammer down. Gunners.
Okay, now let's
Keep an
deal
eye
with
out.
this problem.
Where to, Commander?
Ready to depart. Panzers on the move.
Okay.
Might makes right.
We are the guns of the Reich.
Runner, be removed.
Can we start blasting already?
What's today's mission? They will not escape.
Standing by for orders.
Fired.
We seem to have kicked the fighting spirit out of the Poles.
Good. The enemy only wasted their troops in fruitless attacks. Our offensive actions are to continue immediately.
We cast the biggest shadows. Gunners, keep an eye out.
Out here, no one is my match. Heard you loud and clear. You're as good. Fighter plane combat ready. Locked on target.
I want that area flat as a pancake.
Time to move on. We have attained...
The Führer is currently on the train to Warsaw. As his headquarters commandant, I'm in charge of his protection. But I need your cooperation in this. The main fighting in Poland is over, yet there may be saboteurs and guerrillas left over. I want no surprises of any type to suddenly materialize.
I understand. The Wehrmacht will take all possible measures to ensure the Führer's safety.
Panzer Corps at the ready.
We are unstoppable. We were born to make war. Forward, march.
Ready to roll.
Okay, so do we have any aircraft left?
Pressure normal, advancing as ordered. Pressure normal, advancing as ordered.
Armored train at your command.
Okay. Let's see what we
were
have
born
left.
to make war.
We are heavy hitters. We are heavy hitters.
Okay, this artillery is kind of not very useful at the moment. Let's see what we can do with it. Okay, we should bring
to the ground?
forward.
We'll get there in no time. Stop. Aim. Fire.
Let's give it a Night Hunter probably.
We are the guns of the Reich. We are heavy hitters. We're going. We're going.
We employ superior combat tactics.
Infantry is the Army's core.
Any sensitive assignments for us? Squads on the move.
One day this war will end. Better not be soon.
So this is kind of a blocker here unexpectedly, and we have to capture this hex fast, and then we can just mop up the rest of the enemy troops. It's going not perfect, I would say, especially with this artillery in the south. It's just humiliating, but overall I think we are moving towards something.
Greetings, German comrades. The Red Army will be taking Brest-Litovsk and Lvov as agreed upon in our pact. So in the interest of our continued cooperation, I suggest all your military units steer clear of these cities. Too late, dear colleague. Our combined forces have built up too much momentum to stop now. I do hope, though, it doesn't come to violence between the German and the Soviet troops. After all, you wouldn't want to violate the non-aggression pact signed by our leaders, would you? Any sensitive assignments for us?
Give us something to shell already. Did you find us someone to shell?
We will rule the day. We do not stop without good reason.
Watch out for enemy planes.
Recon company standing by. Everybody stop. I see the enemy. Affirmative. Keep your eyes peeled, everyone.
Okay, so regarding heroes, this one is moving to get Skarceni quite fast. And we have a guy with a flamethrower who are moving toward Blitzkrieg fast. So about tanks, well, we'll see that after the mission, I guess. We'll have a look at how heroes work and stuff. But basically every unit has its own counter. So for example, this tank has 7 damage towards getting municipal, and some other tank unit could have different, like for example this one has 4. So you need to fulfill the requirement at least of one of your units, and then you can assign the hero to any unit of that class.
Heavy caliber.
Thick armor won't help if one is thick in the head.
Okay, so there are some Polish guerrillas trying to ambush a train with Hitler.
Reconnaissance company reporting.
Anyone call for divine
Let's see what we can do.
We are heavy hitters.
Get ready to fire again.
We will do battle. Marching on.
Panzer Corps at the ready. Already there.
No army can fight without infantry.
No one can hide from us.
Hopefully, no fighters today. On our way, ready to make some craters. Advancing in that direction.
Double time.
Run or be removed. Bombs away, bombs away.
Hold the line! Hold the line! Time to move on.
No one can hide from us.
Hopefully, no fighters today. Advancing in that direction. On our way.
We will rule the day.
Verifying the enemy's location.
Christmas is here and I have a bomb bay full of presents. We cast the biggest shadows. Parting the clouds. Dropping bombs. Parting the clouds.
They will not escape. I have a good feeling about this. Locked on. Nice and easy. At least until the combat starts. This is where the fun begins. Ace is high. I'm empty. Need to rearm. I'm empty. Need to rearm.
For glory,
We'll move quietly.
we will do battle.
We've got big guns and we're not afraid to use them.
If anyone asks, this unit does not exist.
For Deutschland and its people. Time to move on.
Okay, let's see if that's enough to him to pass through safely, or they will still be able to attack.
Reporting as ordered, sir.
Nice and easy. At least until the combat starts.
What is it? No one can hide from us.
Watch out for enemy planes. Yes, we can do that.
We are the guns of the Reich. Watch the fireworks. Already there. Almost.
Panzers are the cutting edge of Wehrmacht. Can you see anything?
Standing by for orders. Watch the fireworks.
Get ready to fire again.
We are the guns of the Reich.
With divine assistance.
Establishing control.
Heavy caliber! The hammer of the Reich!
No army can fight without infantry. We are unstoppable!
Artillery, reporting!
What happened? Army happened! We were born to make war.
Ready to depart. We'll get there in no time.
Standing by for orders.
Artillery, reporting!
We will do battle. The Führer's train is under attack. The security personnel will defend it to the last breath, but I fear that may not be enough. We need your help immediately.
Well, I guess you could test yourself what would happen if the train is destroyed.
Infantry is the army core.
Weapons bay almost empty. Hostiles are retreated.
Time to move on. We are the last ones standing.
Weapons bay
Now let's
almost
finish
empty.
off these guys finally.
Panzer Corps at the ready.
Give us the coordinates and watch the fireworks!
Get ready to fire again.
For Deutschland and its people. Always ready.
Dropping the payload. Pressure normal, advancing as ordered. You, on the ground. Catch.
About to run out of ammo. You're as good as...
I didn't want to join the army.
Ready to depart. Take aim. Might makes right.
Okay.
We need more shells!
So now we can start moving tiles. And let's see what we've got here. Okay, so there is last AA probably. One more here as well.
It's not very comfortable here.
We've got big guns and we're not afraid to use them!
Sky's cloudy with high chance of flak.
Okay, so we have to take these hacks. Let's see what we can do.
I'm empty. Need to rearm.
It's about to get loud down there.
The hammer of the Reich! The hammer of the Reich! Artillery! Incoming!
We will do battle.
Ready to depart. We'll get there in no time.
Give us the coordinates and watch the fireworks! Open fire! Heavy caliber!
We'll keep the sky clear.
Okay.
Ready to make some craters.
Panzers are the cutting edge of Wehrmacht.
If anyone asks, this unit does not exist.
The hammer of the
Well,
Reich!
I guess that should
Speed
be
is our forte.
doable.
Take aim.
Give us something to shell already!
Standing by for orders.
Fire from the sky.
I am listening.
Need anything bombed to the ground? Can we start blasting already? Pursue them before they call in support!
Oh, it's free? Lvov and Brest-Litovsk are yours. The Red Army will be there soon. Let's organize a joint parade so they don't come in vain.
That is incredible news, Heinz. Greet the Russians with some schnapps. I bet they will be incredibly tired. Indeed, a joint parade might strengthen our alliance, not to mention putting the Soviet equipment on full display for our intelligence service.
What happened? Army happened! Advancing swiftly.
I'm empty. Need to rearm.
Okay, while it's raining, it's probably the best time to try and attack this.
For Deutschland
But
and its people.
actually, we still have
At your
a few
command.
turns.
It's not very
I'm
comfortable.
not sure whether I want to risk it, but
Fighter
let's see.
plane combat ready.
Anyone call for divine intervention?
Any sensitive assignments for us?
For glory! No army can fight without infantry. Time to move on.
We need more shells!
Pick up the pace.
Ace is high.
We're out of payload.
Okay, so how many aircraft do we have
They
still?
won't know what hit them.
1, 2,
I'm empty. Need to rearm.
3, 4, 4,
Fire
5.
from the sky.
Fly like the wind.
I don't think we'll do much damage to
I'm
it
empty.
anyway.
Need to rearm.
We're out of payload.
Engines in top performance.
We're out of payload. Approaching coordinates, altitude normal. Fire from the sky. Dropping bombs. I have a bad feeling about this.
Might makes right.
Artillery, reporting. Affirmative. We need more shells.
Ready to roll.
Gunners, keep an eye out. Pressure normal, advancing as ordered.
Give us something to shell already.
Fighter plane combat ready.
Okay. Problem is we don't have artillery here to deal with it, but at least we can try to attack it in close
No
combat
army can
next
fight without
turn,
infantry.
I would say
What
so.
happened? Army happened!
Panzer Corps at the ready. Our tanks are not heavy, but fast.
We were born to make war.
Well, let's see. Yeah. Okay.
They won't know what hit them. Advancing to coordinates. Good day to score some kills.
Oh, I totally forgot about my armored train. So it should probably go in here.
In the name of God and the fatherland.
We will save the world from chaos.
Okay, let's end the turn.
Herr Führer, I'm glad your journey went without a hitch. You really shouldn't place yourself in such risks.
I promised my soldiers I would stand by them, and I will not remain in the rear as our combined forces achieve their magnificent military feat. I see now that our success has not been exaggerated.
Armored train at your command. Onward!
Standing by for orders.
Get ready to fire again.
Anti-aircraft guns ready.
Standing by for orders. Thick armor won't help if one is thick in the head. Already there.
Stop. Aim. Fire.
Oh, it's free real estate.
Oh, I love this assignment!
Ready to roll.
The Hammer of the Reich!
Fire from the sky. Anyone call for divine intervention? We're out of payload. Ready to make some craters. Christmas is here and I have a bomb bay full of presents. The enemy is running. Great.
Recon company standing by. Never stood a chance. Acknowledged. Move into a position.
Artillery, reporting. Moving out.
It's not very comfortable here.
One day this war will end. Better not be soon.
We require no tickets. One more volley.
Time to open up a bottle of schnapps.
Okay, we've taken this area as well.
Recon company standing
Now the remaining problem is to deal with the AA gun.
Pick up the pace.
So
Attention,
let's
all
try
hands.
and do
Concentrate
it.
your fire. At your command, for Deutschland and its people. Time to move on. Time to move on.
Fly like the wind.
We'll treat this with absolute discretion.
Panzers on the move.
Any sensitive assignments for us?
Aces high. Locked on target. Masters of the sky. Destroy. They won't know what hit them. Order confirmed. Moving out.
We're out of payload. I have a bad feeling about this. On our way.
They're short of...
I'm empty.
Well, that's
to
not
rearm.
good.
Advancing to coordinates.
Reporting as ordered, sir.
Christmas is here and I have a bomb bay full of presents.
Pick up the pace.
Standing by for orders. Affirmative.
We're out of payload. Approaching coordinates, altitude normal. Pressure normal, advancing as ordered.
Well, at
Dropping
least
the
those
payload.
guys can attack.
Gunners, keep an eye out.
Okay, this
Dropping
as
the
well,
payload.
so it's fine after
For
all.
Deutschland and its people.
Yeah.
We're the elite. Yes, Commander.
Okay, so these are the remaining Polish forces.
Panzers are the cutting edge of Wehrmacht.
Need anything bombed to the ground?
Well, the bad thing about the sloppy way I played this operation is that we've lost the core artillery unit. So that's quite sad,
Armored troops at your
but
disposal. Keep moving. Keep moving.
tolerable, I
Ready for
guess.
some havoc.
Do they even get supplies in there? I wonder. Not really. They cannot get them on the mountain if it's not next to a
Hopefully, no
supply
fighters today.
point, so
You, on the
let's
ground.
start bombing them already.
Armored train at your command.
Artillery, reporting. Confirmed. Moving out.
Any sensitive assignments for us?
I guess that's all.
Any orders? Advancing to coordinates.
Weapons bay almost empty.
It's interesting how you could use Soviets to kind of help you out a bit, but at the same time you must be ahead of them, like to capture all the cities and to gain some additional prestige from capturing all the flags, like, and stuff like that. So
Weapons bay almost empty. Pressure normal, advancing as ordered.
sunking this shell already!
Our tanks are not heavy, but fast.
We combine tanks' mobility and artillery's firepower.
Standing by for orders.
Get ready to fire again.
Tactical bomber, armed and ready. I have a bad feeling about this.
We employ superior combat tactics.
It's about to get loud down there.
One day this war will end. Better not be soon. Standing by for orders.
I am listening. Nice and easy. At least until the combat starts.
Reporting as ordered, sir. Forward, march.
Weapons bay almost empty.
No army can fight without infantry.
We shaped their destiny.
Our invasion of Poland opens with resounding victories. Our combined military units have reached their respective designated locations according to our invasion plan.
The incredible shame inflicted upon the German nation by the Treaty of Versailles has, at least in part, been removed. This is a joy to hear. Our armed forces are living up to my expectations. However, I will not consider our victory over Poland complete until I see the German jackboots marching through the streets of Warsaw. I am departing for Poland as we speak. We will meet in person. I created the Wehrmacht to be the instrument of the German nation's will, with state-of-the-art weapons and equipment. Yet the world's best armaments would amount to nothing without the fine Prussian officers of the old guard, such as you. Thank you for your skillful leadership during this operation.
Well, we'll keep playing to get 400 points.
Infantry is the army's core.
It's not very comfortable here.
Heavy caliber.
Our tanks
Guess
are
we
not
have
heavy,
only 2 enemy units left.
verify the enemy's location.
One day this war will end.
Let's
Better not
start
be
shelling
soon.
this one.
Give them everything we've got.
We'll get there in no time.
I didn't want to join the army.
We'll move quietly.
Hopefully, no bombers today.
We're going! We're going!
I don't like how exposed we are.
Okay, I guess let's finish the turn. Just make sure that none of our planes are out of fuel.
We're out of payload.
And let's finish the operation next turn. Oh my gosh. That's brutal. So it's helping us out.
We will rule the day.
Okay.
No respite for the enemy. Outmaneuver this.
We'll take the point.
We will save the world from chaos. Advancing swiftly.
Well, we've got all of our objectives. And that's it, I guess. So yeah, that was the second operation. I guess it could be played better, especially not losing your core units, but still I think we'll get enough prestige to cover for that loss. And right now we are holding a vote which campaign should get a full playthrough. So right now my goal is to play the first 2 scenarios of every campaign. There are 4 campaigns that you can vote for. Strategic Mind the Pacific US campaign, and Strategic Mind the Pacific Japanese campaign, Strategic Mind Blitzkrieg German campaign, which we've just played the second operation for, and Strategic Mind Spectre of Communism USSR campaign. So please let us know which of those you're the most interested in. This is a whole developer playthrough. So if you want to see the continuation of the German campaign played by me, please leave your comments. Or if you want some other campaign, also let us know. Because right now there are votes for German campaign and for the US Pacific campaign. So let's know what you think, and I'll be back with more episodes of the chosen campaign. For now, let's see the outro cinematic.
Alda, did our tank divisions leave Brest on schedule? According to the pact, this city is in the Soviet sphere of interests.
Unfortunately, we do not have enough time to evacuate all the damaged tanks and heavy machinery. I ask your permission to extend the evacuation.
We cannot endanger our agreement with the Soviets. I order you to complete the evacuation by tomorrow evening. If we cannot evacuate anything on time, just leave it. Tell Guderian this order is absolute.
Comrade Crivochet, I have a request.
You have my attention, General.
I have an order to immediately evacuate my forces, but we require more time to carry it out. Can I ask you for your cooperation in this matter?
Let me get this straight. If you want to get hold of the trophies, I will not allow it.
I am not talking about trophies. We have to evacuate our own tanks, damaged during the battle.
You are a true commander if you're going out of your way for your troops. Agreed. I will give you a few more days. We can even help you out by providing artillery trucks.
You have my sincere gratitude. I'm happy to fight alongside such true comrades.
It is a mutual feeling, Heinz. I think this is how true brothers in arms should help each other.
Oh, and one more thing. This decision is not approved by both my and your superiors. I hope that we can manage it here without bothering them, right?
Surely we can. We in Russia have a saying, the less you know, the better you sleep.
Indeed. Let's make sure the High Command sleeps well, while we get down to business here.
Okay, so it's quite the crowd here. Well, I think we'll manage our troops and everything in the next episode, if you vote for the German campaign, of course. But just for your information, like, you shouldn't, that's what many people forget, that you can increase the strength of your troops. It can go over 10 for 10 plus your level, so we are currently at level 1, so it can go to 11. So do not forget about that, because it's a really important feature. It will help you a lot. Also, the next operation with the Rubing. Occupy Denmark, land your troops in Norway and occupy it, repel the British fleet, major naval battle and landing operation. And we've got global effect, the trade agreement with USSR secured by our actions in Poland, when we took Lvov and Brest-Litovsk ahead of them. So yeah, so we'll manage the forces and headquarters skills if this campaign gets a full playthrough. So once again we've lost that one artillery piece, which is unfortunate, but I guess we'll still have a chance to replace it before we get to like very tough scenarios. So that shouldn't affect our playthrough a lot if we if we won't lose any more like big units. Okay, so thank you everyone for watching, and do not forget to vote which campaign should get full playthrough, and I'll see you in the next episode, where I'll be playing the second operation of the strategic mines the Pacific, either US or Japanese campaign, because we still have both of those to complete the second operation. So yeah, have a good day and see you in the next episodes, and if you have any questions, make sure to let us know in the comments. So have a good day and goodbye.